give me a moment, but Governor, I also wanted to clarify, because we were hearing in the video when you were in the tank, when you did the on-the-spot assessment, that they were asking you to calm down, calm down. Were you afraid to calm down, whether or not they were going to attack you? What really happened?
No. Yeah, thank you, Sherwin. You know that media plays a very critical role in both disseminating information and also misinforming people. How many minutes did I stay in the tank? But let me tell you the story. I arrived, I was in Abuja, you remember, on the back of the APC National Convention, and then I had a very high-level security consultation on Sunday evening with some of the top security chiefs where we were discussing some of the things we need to do going forward. When the news filtered that this had happened, I was scheduled to attend the meeting of the Northern Governors Forum in Kaduna initially, but was shifted to Abuja. But immediately I requested for support to return home. And as early as 7 a.m., the presidential air fleet a plane from there was released to me to return home. And I wanted to drive straight to the scene because all that had been happening was that the crowd that had gathered there had said, unless they see the governor, they are not going to allow those corpses to be evacuated. I want to thank Plateau people for the level of trust and confidence they have reposed in me, which I have vowed never to betray. And I wanted to drive there. But again, like I said earlier, around that neighborhood, the NDLE had been used to come to raid some of these drug addicts and what have you. And some of them had already gathered, around the crowd, trying to create a hostile scenery. The security personnel have a duty to protect me. And if they assess that the situation that they perceived was hostile, they had a duty to protect me. But I could have stayed back until the whole thing had calmed down. But I insisted on going to the scene. And from the height I stood, the part of the thing to put me in the APC was for me to gain height in order to address the crowd. And so as I addressed the crowd, and they were comfortable that I had arrived. And that's why they are saying, come, come. They were assuring me that you can come. There's no harm for you, And therefore, it was easy for the security personnel to accept my insistence on moving into the crowd. And if not for mischief, why are people not focusing on where I spent 90% of the time with the crowd, seeing the corpses, appealing to people, calming people.
Yeah.
And you could see that social media can take a small portion and misrepresent it completely. But I can tell you, I was comfortable with the people. I knew the people were not going to harm me, but the security had to do their own assessment and evaluation.
Yeah.
I'm glad eventually we had a congruence of opinion on how I had thought about it.